Oh, I got it. Get in. Get in.
Okay, I'm coming. Okay.
All right. Hello. Good morning. Girl, this little ATM machine is very janky. You see the little thing back there? Look, can you see it right there? It's like a little hole. I was scared to stick my card in there, but it's working. It gave me my money or whatever. Kenny and I are about to head to, look at this person. We're about to head to get groceries. I took out cash, so I have $120 to spend today. I have a list. The list, I don't think it's $120 worth of stuff, but let's see how we do. It's 9:30 a.m. On Saturday. I don't like going grocery shopping on Saturday because there be way too many people out here. However, Kenny, girl, it's every time I get in the car with her with this iPad, it's just loud. Sorry, my bad. Let's start. Let's see, HEB is looking real. I feel like I should go to Aldi. I'm gonna go to Aldi because last time I went to Aldi, I spent like $20-something and I got fish and everything. So I'm gonna go there because I want my money to stretch. But I just don't feel like they have everything that you need there. I don't think they have everything that you need there, but we're gonna try them out. And then I left my little reusable bags at home and I don't have a quarter, so we're just off to a bad start. I wonder if I should. Oops. I probably should go to HEB first. Hold on. Okay, come on.
It's a big one.
Don't put your mouth up there. All right, so I actually ended up going to HEB first because I needed a quarter. Let's see how much money we have left over, because baby, it wasn't that bad though. Like, there wasn't too many people in there. I have 15, let's see, 40, 55, $56. So that's enough to get a little something at Aldi, and baby, I'm halfway through my list. So let's go to Aldi and I'll see you guys later. All right, so we finished at Aldi. Let's see how much have left. Girl, my heart started beating a little fast when we was at the restaurant. Okay, it's getting a little close. Looks like I have 10, 11, 12, 13, $14 left, and I am done. The only thing I have to get is like cotton rounds for the face, but that's just kind of on my running list of things that I need to check up on. I guess I could go get them today, but I'm gonna go ahead and head home. It's 10:20, so it's about the time the crowds start coming out anyway. So we made it in enough time. These are the chickpeas that I made the other day, and I didn't feel as though we were going to eat them all in enough time. So I'm actually going to put them inside of this freezer bag and put them in the freezer, girl, because you never know when you're going to need them. These apples had also been in the fridge for quite some time. The kids really prefer strawberries and grapes, girl, the fruit that costs the most, okay, over the apples and oranges. But good thing my husband loves the apple juice. Apple lemon juice, baby, tastes so good. You should try it. So I'm just gonna go ahead, chop all these up and prepare them to juice. So I decided to turn the juice into frozen cups. So I'm going to pour all of the mixture inside of this one little bucket. I'm going to add that extra lemon stuff that I used last time. It doesn't really have a lot of sugar in it, so the flavor alone wasn't good for the frozen cups. But baby, when I added it to this juice, that fresh juice, these were the best frozen cups, bar none. I purchased these from IKEA like 6 years ago, and I forgot that I had them. These are mine, girl. I'm gonna fill these two up just for me. And then if you don't have like the little frozen cup thing that you just showed me pouring them all in, you can actually use the little solo cups, put a popsicle stick in it. They will freeze up just like frozen cups. You can pop them out and enjoy them. Of course, I'm not gonna leave this kitchen without fixing lunch. So I was boiling up some noodles. I made some meat with spaghetti. Honey, the spaghetti owed us nothing. It was so delicious. I paired it with the corn that I bought from Aldi, and I'm gonna have to do this one again. So I feel like every time I need my reusable bags, they are left in the house. So I'm going to take this moment to put them in the car. And while I put them in the car, I just want to make sure the car is organized and clean. Now, I don't have like a vacuum cleaner, so I didn't get to clean everything, but I did want to make sure it's tidy. The things that need to be brought in the house are brought in the house, and things that need to be in the car are inside of the car. Come on, kitty. So you already know, if you've been here for a while, this is our command center. It has all of our bills listed on it. If you can see, the top of the board says May. So for the whole summer, we really just have gotten a chance to communicate with each other. So we haven't been putting things on the board. However, it's time for my husband to return back to work. So that we can keep communication about what needs to be paid, when it needs to be paid, and I'm not having to interrupt his workday to ask those questions, I just made sure to refresh the board. So if you watch my recent video, you know that I was actually planning to start homeschooling Kennedy on August 1st. However, I just took a look at my life and said, why can't I start right now? I need to start now. So since it was Sunday, the next day was Monday, I said, let me get these lesson plans out. The one thing you don't know, if you're not a homeschool mom, if you're not teaching your kids at school, is you don't understand how much work that it takes. A lot of times that work stops moms from doing the work, but let me tell you, it's worth it. It's worth it. It's a lot of planning. Sometimes it might be a little annoying. Sometimes it might be frustrating, but I'd rather be frustrated, and I'd rather learn patience with my own child than having someone else to do it, and that's just me. So here it is. Here's my lesson plan. We're only going to do 3 days this week just to start off nice and slow. I'm going to cut everything out that needs to be cut out. We have some other appointments on the schedule for this week, so that's why I'm going to do 3 days. I might actually keep it at 3 days and use the 2 days that we're off as park days. I don't know. I'm just going to flow. I have no idea. Homeschooling definitely looks like whatever your family needs, as long as the children are learning in some capacity, and it might not seem very traditional most of the time. And that scares some people, honey. I'm not afraid. It don't scare me. If you are interested in resources about how to get started, I will have some things linked on my website. Just some very simple lesson plans, simple activities that you can do with the kids. Like I said, nothing on the website for the kids will be over $10, so go and check it. Here is my schedule for the days. So it depends if we're going on a trip, if we're going to the park, if we're just playing outside, if it's rainy day and we're playing indoor. I have a schedule for each one of those things. This just keeps me on track, okay? I like my day to be very loosely scheduled, but sometimes you need a reminder, honey, this is what you're supposed to be doing right now, okay? So let's get this breakfast started. So I'm going to go through a series of things that we did throughout the day. I did not catch it all. This might be the only time that I get to catch some of it because, like I said, I'm actually trying to be involved in her learning, and I can't film all of that. Just know it takes a lot of work, and it's okay for it to take a lot of work. If you have more than one child, it might be even more work. It might be better because they actually can learn from each other, but it's just me and Kennedy. So I definitely was trying to enjoy doing the activities with her, all while teaching her, and it's a beautiful exchange. While we were doing some of the activities, I realized putting her in a classroom with 30 kids, and I want you to think about this for yourself as well. They will never be able to get this type of personalized learning. They'll never really be able to, get this hands-on, the full spectrum of someone really taking them under their wing and teaching them in a classroom with 30 kids. It's really something for you to think about. I'll link the video about how you can incorporate more homeschooling and really move towards this idea of you being the one who teach your kids. You can do it the best, okay? Great job, Kenny. Okay, so here's a surprise. You get to play good in it. Like salt shaker. We're gonna mix them up. And I want you to put them all together by yourself. Okay. Find a letter that makes the sound. Good job. What letter? And in here, C. You know what number this is?
1.
Good job, Kenny. High five. Good job. What number is this?
2.
And what number is this?
1.
Good job. And what number is this? Job. Can you choose 2 of these and put it on? 2. Choose 2.
Oh.
Choose 2. You're going to choose 12 and put it on the board, okay? So you
6, 7,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're gonna need this one. So again, you have, what's the number?
2, 1, 12.
Good job. Circle, triangle.
Look, I found this. Let's go.
It's an oval, right?
Oval. There.
So Kennedy's nap time / quiet time, whichever, happens for the day. Sometimes she doesn't nap, but I do require her to lay down and just have a moment, okay? A moment of rest. Because while she's taking her moment of rest, I am actually taking my moment of rest. And resting for me looks like doing some of the chores that I have to do. I've showed you guys a few times my cleaning chart. Since the school year is starting back again, I am sticking to my chart again. That way I'm not overwhelmed by how many things that I have to do. Here's the breakdown over here of what mirrors and mopping means, so that I don't forget any of the tasks. I'm just going to go through the house and do each one of them, and then I'm done. I do, let's say I go into the bathroom to clean the mirror and I see that the toilet is dirty. Just because toilets aren't on that day, that doesn't mean I won't do the toilets. I'll do the toilets. It's just a basic list telling me, hey, these are the things that you should do today, okay? To make your load less. And if you're really tired, if you do all these things on all of their designated days, you will have less to do at the end of the week. It's just a way to stay on top of the cleaning and stay on top of your chores as a mother. And yes, I told you guys before, my husband and I share the workload of cleaning the home. However, he's returning back to work. So his cleaning day, the day that he likes to do laundry, is Saturday. However, honey, we ain't sharing the load on the work, okay? So yes, I can clean a little bit more when he's off, but absolutely, he still helps to clean the home. So here are some options for dinner. We have the 2 muffins left over that my husband made yesterday and I had for breakfast. Honey, they were delicious. Some rice to go with some beans that he made yesterday. I had this for dinner and it was delicious. And I'm making him some fish, and then he can have what we had for lunch, which was potatoes and broccoli. It also was delicious, baby. So I thought a package was at the door because Amazon said it was delivered, and it wasn't. So instead of driving to the mailbox, which I sometimes do, I decided to walk to the mailbox. I put Kennedy inside the wagon, and we took ourselves a little stroll to the mailbox. No, it's not close. It's pretty far. Sometimes I rollerblade there, but I can't rollerblade and take Kennedy, so I decided to push the wagon.
Oh, we had cookie. Yeah, I won. And now I need to go back. Almost.
Good morning. Let me fix this. I don't know. Did I already wear this shirt in this video or did I wear it last week? I really don't care. It's clean. But when I turned the camera on just now, I was like, you know, I think I've seen this shot of me before. Hold on, I can't. Hold on. Oh, okay, that's better. Okay, so it's morning time. Here we are on, I think it's Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday at 9:19, and I have an appointment for my son to get his fingerprints done for daycare stuff. You know, everybody have to do fingerprints and stuff. My husband and I already have our fingerprints and all that stuff on file, but last time I did daycare, my son was underage, so he didn't have to get his fingerprints done. This time, however, he's of age and he has to get his fingerprints done. Today's also off day for school. Remember I told you guys at the beginning of this video, we're only gonna do 3 days this week for this very appointment. So I am about to leave and go do that. It's not until 8:40 and it's literally around the corner, but I don't know if I wanna be that girl who literally walks in at, you know, last minute. And you see that I have on jeans? Girl, that's how you know I'm not gonna be going long. I never wear jeans. Sorry about that. That was actually the alarm telling us to go. Kylan, it's time to go. Get your, bring your school ID. I'll be back. Kylan, do you know where it's at? So anyways, I had to come back home really quick. It's 9:43 because I didn't have the waiver, the minor waiver, which I didn't know that I needed. And the lady, I guess she don't have a printer to print it out for me, so I had to come back home, print it out. And girl, just one of those things. Like, it don't, every time you try to do something, okay, something pop up, but that's okay, because guess what? I'm still gonna get this done. And I'm not gonna be delayed. I'm not gonna be like, oh, well, make me another appointment. Nope, I'm gonna get it done in the right time. I'm not gonna be set off course, okay? So let me go. I'll see you later. Thank you.
Let me get a basket. This one's like little.
All right, so I'm back. I got that finished. Girl, like I said, almost. It was just a lot. And then when I went back into place to get his thing done, they had like, there was 2 people in there, and then when she finally called us back, there was like 5 people in there waiting. So, you know, I'm glad I got that in. Got in and got out and didn't really delay coming back home, because like I said, within a matter of like 5 minutes, more people were coming in the door. So that was truly a blessing, and I'm done. I am, that stuff is gonna be automatically submitted to the state. So I'm right on schedule as far as opening for August the 1st. And like I said, Kenny and I have already started school. We're off today. And because we're off today, I am actually going to take the time to clean up, because the house is a hot mess. It's a hot mess because, you know, whenever you implement like a new routine, it just takes kind of acclimating period to get things together, right? So let me close this because my son will start on his game. It's like I have to keep a balance between being a mother, being a wife, being an entrepreneur, working, you know, all of these things, all these different elements, and then still heeding to the voice of God. All of these things takes, you have to, it's like a balancing act. I can't be completely all in one thing that I forget to go to the next thing. And I'm telling you, I keep telling you, you guys know throughout this week as I'm making this video, I have been prompted to come in and give a word to you that God has given to me. And if you haven't taken the time to watch any of those videos, I'm just gonna say God be with you. If you haven't taken the time to really heed to the warning in the spirit that some stuff is on the horizon that can really shake up life as we know it, is going to shake up life as we know it, and you're not taking heed to those warnings, my prayer is that God be with you, and that over the course of however long, I have a general idea of the time frame just from, you know, what the spirit has been revealing, but however the process of that, as all those things begin to work and things begin to happen, I pray that God continue to send people on your path that tell you, hey, do this, and that you actually listen. I pray that you begin to align yourself with what it is that God is saying for your life, because I think it's very difficult, especially when you hear people talking about all this stuff. You kind of try to relate to all of it, when really God has made you for something very specific. There's a specific arena that God has called you to. And during the times that all of this is going to happen, people are going to be counting on you. God's depending on you to have done the work in this specific arena. I am so blessed, okay, and so grateful that I didn't stay working as what the people wanted me to work at. So probably some of y'all as a massage therapist, when God was saying, no, I need you to cultivate this area of childcare, because when this happens, I'm going to need you in this area. And I'm standing flat-footed, firm and bold in the space, even if it is a bit difficult because things aren't happening the way that I planned for them to happen or I thought that they would happen. God, the will of the Lord will be done. And I pray the same thing for you. So without going too far over there, I am about to take myself a shower. And like I said, just spend a little time with myself, listen to a little music and whatever, while the kids are preoccupied with their Dollar Tree gifts. And I'll see y'all later. All right, girl, so we out again. I know, same day, supposed to be relaxing, but I forgot I had to drop off a package, and I also need to make a grocery run. So instead of lollygagging around before everyone gets off from work, I'm gonna go ahead and get my stuff, okay?
You got this. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, go get in the car.
Okay, mommy.
Right here. Where you going?
Sorry.
Come on. Come on.
It's not hot.
This way.
This way?
Yep. This here. Good morning. It is Thursday at 8:06 a.m. and I was actually going to go in my McDonald's app. I was going to go in my McDonald's app and order, because I have like some rewards points that'll give me a free breakfast sandwich, but then I'm like, I didn't wake up early enough, so Kennedy's up and it ain't gonna work. So I didn't do that. But I'm about to get in here and make some breakfast because, baby, you ever been laying in your bed at night and just feel like you about to get up and make the biggest meal even though it's the middle of the night? That's how I felt last night. And I settled on some pretzels and some water, but I have been hungry all night, okay? So I'm about to make myself a really good big breakfast. I am not like working this morning. Katie and I have school this morning. We don't start school till 9 o'clock, so we got an hour. And she has to clean up her room because she did not clean up before she went to bed as I instructed her to do so. My bad, girl. I'm about to show you breakfast. It's almost done. They're hungry. Why?
You put that on the car. That was disgusting.
Oh no. No, you only get to choose one. And then we have some acorns. Do we have any more?
Oh, we got this one.
There's a spinner.
It's hamster. We had a hamster, Mommy. We had a hamster.
Okay, we have to get the squirrel.
Yes, these are bad. Got it! Mommy,
Good job! You won!
Mommy,
Yes.
we're in this green one.
No, I lost.
Sorry. I win. Na 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 boo boo.
All right, so we finished our schooling for the day, which was very different than the other days that we did. We got a new game, as you guys just saw. Kennedy actually won the squirrel game, so that was fun. That was a little addition to our day. And yes, girl, it's considered school. Kennedy is at a very, she's young, so the younger children are the kind of, I feel as though the less structured things they need to do more. You know, they learn all day long. They learn for many, like when she's in the kitchen cooking, she's learning. When we're at the grocery store and I'm having her pick up things, she's learning. So there's many different ways that the kids learn. And she really is not, homegirl don't like stuff all that structured, okay? So I definitely am mixing it up, but that was a fun twist of the day. So what we're actually about to do, she don't know. She's sitting right here, she'll know. We're about to go in here and clean up this room, okay? Now I'm gonna give you a warning. The room is a hot mess. However, I thought my husband had to do the training tomorrow as well because he's off at training, and he does not. So he is completely off tomorrow, which is a blessing. You know what that means? You know what I like to do? You know what I like to do, okay? So that means this video is going to go up today. This video is going to be completely edited today. This video is going to go up today. And this house is going to be clean. Because what am I going to do on Friday? I'm going to spend time with my husband. Okay? And when I say, oh my God, this iPad just really bothers me. And when I say spend time with my husband, it doesn't mean neglect the kids. That means designate time to spend with him, because I haven't like really designated time to spend with him all week long. And that's just not, it's not good for like the betterment of, you need to come together. You need to have some together time. So been with the kids all week, of course. Kennedy and I probably still going to do something tomorrow. I don't know what it is. But this house is going to be clean. Okay. So let me get up and go clean up this room. So I just went through the room with the trash bag and picked up the things that were visibly trashed, like paper, old stickers. If I saw any too small clothes, I would actually go ahead and throw that in the trash as well. And then I decided to take loose her bed linens and get all the crumbs and crusties out of the bed, because apparently that's the thing. So my son just woke up and Kennedy is going to take her laundry into the laundry area for it to wash. She's actually going to put it directly in the washing machine. She saw my husband do this. He usually lets her help, so she knows how to start the wash, which is pretty cool. I don't make her do these things. Like, I'm like, not like, oh, you need to come put your clothes in the laundry, but she likes to help, so I allow her to do, you know, as much as age appropriate for her to do. Don't spin it, just press the button. Good job. That's it. And sometimes I feel like it's her trying to tell me like where she want to go tomorrow, because I was looking at it and I'm like, why is the swimsuit up there? And she's like, Mommy, we're going to the splash pad tomorrow. I'm like, I didn't say that, but okay. So I'm just going ahead, like going through all these things, throwing away the things that need to be thrown away, and organizing the things that need to be organized. Also went in her toy box. She's a knick-knack holder, so I'm just throwing away, like I said, all the paper. I like all these bags to hang up on the door, so when I say, Kennedy, it's time to go, she's not searching through her toys to find a purse, okay? Like, let's go. I just did this mirror on Monday and today's Thursday and the mirror is dirty again. I don't know, maybe she has something against a clean mirror, but I have something against this dirty mirror. Like, I can see it from the hall. So I'm actually going to go through, and this has bleach and that Unstoppable Mr. Clean in it. Maybe I add a little bleach to it because that other one is not antibacterial. The regular Mr. Clean, the yellow one I believe it is antibacterial. The one that smells really good is not. So I'm going to go in her room and just clean up all of the things that she touches frequently. Like I said, she goes to the park and these bouncing bears and all these kind of other places where there are a lot of little kids. So I'm just taking it upon myself to be more diligent with cleaning her room. I let her have a body spray and lotion, so I'm not sure how these other things got here. Probably my fault. So I'm going to go ahead and take those and lock those away in the bathroom because she'll be doing a lot, okay? And then I'm going to go ahead and sanitize the bottom of her shoes. We do not wear shoes in the house, but, you know, she wears the shoes out and then they're stored in her room. Some shoes she gets to keep in the front. The others are stored in her room. And you're going to see I'm going to do this a little later. I'm actually going to make a list of things that I need to do to her room. So like I have a master list for the house, a list of things that I need to do for her room weekly so that I can remember, because believe it or not, I can't remember all this stuff. Like, to be consistent in the things that I would like to be consistent in, and cleanliness is one of those things. I mentioned that to you guys before. If you don't have a schedule of cleaning your home, you better get to it, okay? If you need to organize your home, get to it. This is another thing. She also pulls out her clothes. I'm not like an Instagram type of showy type of person, right? I like functional. She can go in here, get on her little chair, and pull out her clothes. They don't need to all be hung up. I'm hanging up some of the hoodies, and if I had a few more hangers, I maybe would hang up a few more things, but I don't. So I'm just laying them out here: pants, dresses, and shirts. And then I'm going to go ahead and sanitize these wheels. She only rides this scooter in the house primarily. I have let her take it outside a time or two, but primarily she rides in the house. So I'm just going to go ahead and sanitize the wheels. This mat is also in her closet. She likes to play in her closet. Heck, I'm sitting in my closet right now editing this video. So I guess we closet girls. I don't know. And here's that list that I'm making. It's the master list of the things that I need to clean every week in her room. I'm going to go ahead and put some of this baking soda down on the carpet. It is a deodorizer, as you know. So not only is it going to do a little something for the floor, it's also going to help my vacuum cleaner out. So I'm going to go through. I'm actually cleaning her ceiling fan, which I do my room most frequently, her room not so much, okay? In the living room, baby, we ain't even gonna talk about it. Look at that, okay? Look at that mess, and look at the transformation. This is a mommy clean room. But is your room clean, you ask? Yeah, my room clean. My closet looks like this. To me, this is clean. It's like organized chaos. You guys know this is my prayer closet. It's like my devotional closet. I just like sitting in my closet because when I close the door, baby, I can't hear all the stuff on the outside. I did mention to you guys in one of my other videos that the Lord really told me that I needed to prepare. And I don't feel led to show you what I have prepared, but I do feel led to show you the space that I'm preparing. What I'm doing is moving out all of the clothes in my closet that's taking up space that I could use to like store things away. I'm not buying any more clothes. If I do get something new, I'm going to have to throw old things away because I'm not going to make any more space for things that I don't need, okay? So these little bins are going to be used for storage. And what I want you to think of, and I mentioned in that video, I believe, is just think of if you needed some supplies for your family for like a hurricane or something like that. I feel like that you need to have those things stored away because you don't know what's on the horizon and you want to be prepared, okay? Just be prepared. That's all I'm saying. So like I said, don't feel led to show you all of the things that I have stored away. So I did move some of them, but just know I'm not just telling you to do it. I'm also doing it for myself. And this is the space that I have prepared to just keep a little supply stored away for my family, okay? You don't need any big space. This is what I have and it works. All right, so I am completely done. The only thing that I'm going to do for the rest of the day is my pedicure because, baby, these foots was catching the covers last night. That ain't cute, okay? I was about to get up last night and do a pedicure. That's how bad it was. So I'm going to do my feet. I believe it's a little after 1 right now, so I'm done super early. I made lunch. I had some spaghetti and corn, that same meal that I had. Did we have it earlier in this video? I know definitely we had it last week, so it might be in the last video. But girl, that spaghetti and that corn from Aldi don't owe me a thing. It's good, okay? And I'm not talking about corn slathered with butter and all that kind of stuff. No, just the corn by itself is good. Okay, I did put a little pepper, just a little bit of salt, but it don't need none of that, honestly. It was delicious. So that's the only thing that I have planned for today. My bike has not arrived yet. And can I tell you, I'm a little like, yes, that means I could ride it tomorrow instead of today. But I'm probably going to ride it tonight, honestly. So I'll see you guys later. I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, if you have a question, ask a question. And I'll see you in the next one.